Good morning, motorcycle people. It's Tony back at you, and I couldn't wait very long to take the SG250 on its maiden voyage, now upgraded with the MotoCult Stage 4 Plus performance kit. This is my first ride on the bike, and so the impressions you're going to get are real-time, what I'm seeing, feeling, and hearing from the bike. You can probably hear, I hope, that beautiful rumble from the new exhaust kit. And yeah, without further ado, let's get out on the road and see what this baby can do. Maybe we should have given her a little more of a warm-up. It's a little bit chilly this morning, but not too worried about that. This is going to be a gentle ride. If you were hoping for a top speed test right off the bat, that ain't happening. We need to get this guy broken in before we start getting wild with it. So I can tell you right off the bat, it definitely pulls harder off the line. And I'm holding lower gears longer than I would have with the stock setup. Again, this is, you know, mile 1. So I know everything's going to bed in a little better and feel a little tighter, but right now, first impressions are positive. Let's get a little, traffic light's gonna slow me down. Get a little stretch of straight road here. It sounds fast, if nothing else. Woo! One thing I will note early on here is that with the upgraded clutch springs, clutch pull is a little tighter. It's a little harder. Not a big deal, but it's noticeable. So right now I'm running probably truly about 50 and 5,500-ish RPM. Like I said, we gotta break this in before we can really know what it's capable of. Brand new engine. It's essentially a brand new engine. That's why when I did the install, you might have noticed I was using break-in oil. That was a recommendation from MotoCult. Exactly the difference, but it's got some additives that are good for when you're just starting out with an engine. I have to tell you, 3 miles in, 3-ish miles, a couple miles in, it's pulling well. Maybe it is the placebo effect of that exhaust note, but it definitely has got some more grunt. I'm noticing the increased torque more than even absolute power increases. But it's definitely got more oomph. Now I will tell you, I was not expecting like dramatic changes to the bike. I've installed a MotoCult cam and piston and cylinder on my TT250, and it makes a noticeable difference, but you're not like, whoa, totally different bike. But I'll tell you what, if the SG250 was quote-unquote lacking anything, it's not lacking it anymore. The fueling from the Nibby carburetor is great. The fact that the bike just started right up, idles very nicely, much more easily than with the stock setup. Understanding, of course, the stock setup is super lean because they got to meet California emissions. Oh yeah, we're pulling. I don't have a good sense yet for the effect on RPMs. Like, if I was at a certain speed, what would the comparative RPMs be? I will try to go back and analyze the video and give some thoughts on that. There's the engine brake. That's right, little bike. This is just a long stretch of local highway, which is kind of boring, so let's get off it. I mean, the bike's not missing a beat. For all the trepidation I had starting it up the first time, feels just fantastic. Got enthusiasms with the new bike. The exhaust is definitely a bit louder. It's going to take me a little getting used to. I'm sort of a self-conscious person about the noise from my bike. I'll give you a little side-by-side comparison at the end of this video of what the stock exhaust sounds like idling versus the new one. It is pretty different in a good way. Yeah, it definitely pulls harder from down low. I'm getting up to speed right quick. Getting up to speed quick, and I'm holding the gears longer. I can definitely tell that. Yeah, I don't know. I'm struggling a little bit to describe it right now. Again, I know there's more, you know, as we break it in, you know, the nature of it's going to change. It'll come more, it'll probably pull more of the power that it's got available. But I can tell you just right away, damn, what's the word I'm looking for? The bike just feels competent. It feels like, I guess it's like I said earlier, if you had any inclination that you felt like the bike was lacking a little bit, I think this dispels that inclination. Now, I of course love the bike from stock. I didn't feel like, you know, it had any deficits per se. But I could see someone who was like, it's underpowered, it doesn't, you know, it doesn't have a lot of torque. I could see if that was your impression on the stock bike, this kit will reverse that. Faux show. Frankly, I'm happy right now that I just didn't screw my bike up. Go watch the install video and see how many mistakes I made and had to fix. And you'll understand why I'm like, oh, it runs, hey! Give you a little view there. A little gray this morning, but you know, nothing improves a gray morning like a motorcycle. Now, have I suddenly transformed this motorcycle into a Kawasaki Ninja? Or something like that? No. Don't be silly. You give it, though. Oh, you give it the beans, it'll go. That was uphill. Accelerating uphill. Not what the bike is known for. That was fun. Good morning, suburban normies. There's an adventurous two-wheeler. Salute to you, sir. Suddenly realizing it's been a while since I checked my tire pressure. Recording yet another of my mistakes for you. Do better, kids. Do better than Tony. What you gonna do? So many things to remember. Holding speed up these long inclines. That's pretty good. Now I'm rolling about 6,000 RPM, but that's at a relatively high speed for this bike and up a long incline. That's a data point right there. Tell you what, I do some bicycling, and the idea of riding up these hills, oof, no thanks. Hats off to you guys. Oh yeah. more torques. Definitely more torques. Let the foot-pounds flow. Guys, I'm a happy guy right now. This feels great. You know, again, is it like dramatic? You've changed it into a whole new bike? No. But it is the best version of itself, if I could put it that way. I mean, it's got power more. It's definitely got more power. Definitely more torque. But it's, yeah, I think that's the way to say it. It is now the best version of itself. And that's pretty damn special. Who among us doesn't want that kind of self-realization? Bike's ahead of me in maturity. Sorry, it's gray out. I'm getting philosophical on you. So really interesting. I'm spending a ton of time in fourth gear on these sort of 35 to 45 mile per hour suburban roads. I feel like that's where I'm hanging out most of the time. And pre-install, I'd have been in fifth a lot of the time, just to keep the revs down. So tentatively, maybe we've dropped about a gear to maintain a certain speed. I don't know yet. That is very tentative. Hey, we just rolled 300 miles overall on the bike. 12 of which are with the new engine. So we got a long way to go. A long way to go. But I'm going to be putting miles on this puppy. The weather has broken. Spring is springing. And I'm going to be getting out very purposefully, both to ride it just because I want to and it's fun, but also to get the break-in miles put on so that we can stretch it out and really see what it can do. And I think I'll leave you with that. Thanks for coming along for the ride this morning. If you are picking up what I'm putting down and enjoying the content, do subscribe to the channel. I think we're up into the mid-70s now, which I know, like, nobody's gonna give me any YouTube awards for that, but I'm excited that that many people like what we're doing here. Do become a subscriber. You'll find out when new videos come out. If you could hit that little thumbs up and give me a like, that helps more people find the videos, if I understand the algorithm correctly. Yeehaw! Oh yeah. Nice. Nice. Love it. Where was I? Yes. Like and subscribe, as we always say. And if you have any questions, comments, hit me up in the comments down below. I try to respond to every question, respond to as many comments as I can. But I do love hearing from you guys. You guys have interesting questions, you know, thoughts about what you're seeing in the videos, so hit me up. Any questions about the bike, any questions about the kit, any questions about life? Well, okay, maybe not. Let's keep it narrow. Thanks again, guys. Stay safe out there, and I will catch you on the next one.